Good evening, it's Christy with Poems from Me to You, formerly called Facebook Love. This is number 339, started March 19th, 2020. It is well into August today and the summer is flying by. I have tried day after day after day to come here in the evening and speak to you and share some poems, and I've been doing a terrible job of coming regularly, and I'm very sorry, but tonight was a good night to do it. I am tonight sharing 3 pieces by male writers, unusual for me. All of them feel to me like summer, late summer poemy poems. So, here we go. The first is a poem titled Nocturne II by WS Merwin. Nocturne II. August arrives in the dark. We are not even asleep, and it is here, with a gust of rain rustling before it. How can it be so late, all at once? Somewhere, the Perseids are falling toward us already, at a speed that would burn us alive, if we could believe it. But, in the stillness after the rain ends, nothing is to be heard but the drops falling one at a time from the tips of the leaves into the night, and I lie in the dark, listening to what I remember, while the night flies on with us into itself. From Shadow of Sirius, 2009, Nocturne II by WS Merwin. This next one is from Wendell. They sit together on the porch. They sit together on the porch, the dark almost fallen, the house behind them dark. Their supper done with. They have washed and dried the dishes. Only 2 plates now. 2 glasses, 2 knives, 2 forks, 2 spoons. Small work for 2. She sits with her hands folded in her lap, at rest. He smokes his pipe. They do not speak. And when they speak at last, it is to say, what each one knows, the other knows. They have one mind between them now, that finally, for all its knowing, will not exactly know which one goes first through the dark doorway, bidding good night, and which sits on a while, alone. They sit together on the porch. I share in celebration of Wendell Berry's 90th birthday just this past week or so. And one more from Charles Bukowski. This one is a more poemy poem of all these 3 poemy poems. Splash. The illusion is that you are simply reading this poem. The reality is that this is more than a poem. This is a beggar's knife. This is a tulip. This is a soldier marching through Madrid. This is you on your deathbed. This is Li Po laughing underground. This is not a goddamn poem. This is a horse asleep, a butterfly in your brain, This is the devil's circus. You are not reading this on a page. The page is reading you. Feel it? It's like a cobra. It's a hungry eagle circling the room. This is not a poem. Poems are dull. They make you sleep. These words force you to a new madness. You have been blessed. You have been pushed into a blinding area of light. The elephant dreams with you now. The curve of space bends and laughs. You can die now. You can die now as people were meant to die. Great, victorious. Hearing the music, being the music, roaring, roaring, roaring. Splash by Charles Bukowski from Betting on the Muse in 1996. I keep reading these poems because I think we all need a break. I think even I, knowing how much I love poems, need to give myself a break. I almost didn't record these tonight. My son will watch this later and say, "You said you probably wouldn't do it." And yet I breathed for a while, and I opened up my laptop and looked for the pieces that I had saved just for this. And the break has done me some good. So I hope that Poems from Me to You does you some good. This was number 339, and you know that I will return and do it again. Good night.